For the next DIY, I picked up this basketball hoop Easter basket at Dollar Tree. When I saw it, I saw, ooh, that kind of looks like a fishing net. We're having to be really creative now with Dollar Tree, right? So I am going to try to make it look like a fishing net basket and something that we can display some fun beach finds in. I do want it to be like a brown net, like a brown fishing net. So I just went in with some khaki spray paint that I had on hand, and I went ahead and painted the inside of it first. I thought spray paint would be definitely the fastest way to get inside the basket as well. Now, you could probably do this with one of the metal trash cans from the Dollar Tree too, but I liked the shape of the netting on the basketball net because I thought it reminded me of a fishing net, right? So I painted it with khaki like this, and then I'm going to go in and distress it with a little bit of ivory, just using a chunky brush from the Dollar Tree, dragging that ivory over, using a dry paper towel to wipe off any excess, just to give it an aged look. And I don't really care too much what the top looks like there. I didn't make sure to get that an even color of khaki up there because I am going to use some rope up there to add a lot of texture and interest to that and to kind of disguise the little plastic pieces that are sticking out of the side. I'm not going to do a handle for this. You could if you wanted. You could paint the original handle if you wanted that. But I wanted it to look like maybe an old type vintage fishnet basket is what I was going for. And so I wanted it to be like a brownish color like this. Now for the top, I'm just going to use Dollar Tree rope. This is their thinner rope. And I'm just going to wrap this around to give it a lot of texture and fun here and to cover up the top of this. So I start right here underneath the rim of the fishing net basket, and I'm gluing that to the bottom edge. I thought that the thinner rope would be best for this because I can kind of work it around what's going on here at the top already. When I get to the end, I had started where one of the little plastic tabs sticks out. I'm going to keep going and hot glue that around. It is thin, so it covers about half of the rim there. And just kind of working my way around the little bump outs there instead of cutting them off. And I just go all the way around like that. Now for the top half, I go above it like this, right? And I'm going to glue it again. This is going to finish covering the entire top of that rim. And I'm just doing this because I think it looks better than the plastic. It's going to add more texture and fun to this. And then for the very top, I'm going to continue that same piece of rope. There was plenty here in one package, and just go over the very top with another row of the rope. I just cut it off to start and stop right there where it makes sense. And then I'm just going to use a lighter to go around our basket and burn off any of the fuzzies. Now, I didn't like that you could still see inside the basket a little bit there with the rim, and I didn't want to continue rope. So I decided to add a little bit of burlap to mine, but you could continue the rope with another package. I just wanted to kind of give another fun texture to the inside of this and to make it look like it's lined a little bit there with burlap. So I took some of the burlap roll from the Dollar Tree. It's way too thick, so I'm going to cut it down into a smaller piece without any finished edges, just a little strip of burlap ribbon to go around the inside of the basket to seal that up. Now I'm going to add all kinds of fun beach treasures, the larger stuff that a little bit harder to display in this basket. And I love how it turned out. So I'm just attaching my burlap there with hot glue, and it's not very thick, just probably like an inch and a half of the burlap, and just go all the way around until that part is covered and just made it look a little bit more finished. There was a slight gap between the burlap and the rope, so then I just went around with some more hot glue and glued them to each other to seal it all up to look like the top of a basket. I think that looks pretty cool. Just making sure I don't have any strings of hot glue anywhere. And this is ready to decorate. Now, I've been having trouble finding Spanish moss at Dollar Tree. Have you guys been having trouble finding it there as well? So I had to go to Walmart to buy some more Spanish moss. And so this is going to need a lot. So I'm going to use this larger package that I got there. It's pretty inexpensive. I fill that up to the basket, and then I'm going to add some of the Dollar Tree onion grass. This is a pretty big bundle. It's a little too tall, so I'm going to use my wire cutters to cut it down a little bit so it doesn't stick out too much. And I'm gonna have to cut off a couple of these little pieces of grass that are kind of broken because it just kind of takes away from the effect. And just trying to space it out, making sure everything is down. And we're gonna put this here towards the back. It's gonna be a nice tall piece in our little beach bucket. Now, adding to that, I was trying to find things from the Dollar Tree that reminded me of the beach, and this is the new pampas grass they have. You only get 2 of them for $1.25, but aren't they so pretty? I don't know if they're traditionally like coastal at all, but I think they go well with coastal. So, you know what? I'm going to shorten them a little bit and add them to my onion grass. I really like the color of them. And then finds from the beach, I'm going to go through my driftwood collection and see what I can display. Why have all this cool driftwood if I'm not going to display it, right? So I do a larger piece here in the back. And then we're gonna add some smaller pieces. I tried to choose a lot of variety in my driftwood. I have a stash of it out in my Florida room that I went through. And I want this one's really cool. It's got like little barnacles on it. So cool. Ocean treasures for sure. And those are my larger pieces. And then here in the front is going to be some smaller things. So I'm going to add a little bit of the Spanish moss there to help boost things up. And then we're going to fill it up with seashells. I have a ton of seashells from the last time I went to Sanibel. And I'm just going to just pile those in there. I want variety. I don't want anything real colorful. I want to kind of stick with the whites and the tans and the browns. And I also have a starfish. I have no idea where I got that. It looks like a real one. And I just displayed that right on top. So let me give you a look of how our little fishing net basket turned out. I think it's so pretty. And who would know that was like a basketball hoop Easter basket from the Dollar Tree?